Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We are back doing another Ravnica Allegiance Intermediate Swiss Draft League. Rakdos, the Showstopper, is our mythic. 6 mana, 6/6 flying trample. And then flip a coin for each creature that isn't a demon. Destroy each creature's, well, it can end up hurting you, but at the same time it's a 6 mana, 6/6 flying trample. That's pretty good. What else do we have? Spire Mangler is good. I like this Skittereel. This thing's rapidly growing on me. Good card. I think the Order is good. 1 mana, 1/3, but it's a defender. Pretty relevant ability. I don't know how I feel about the Watchdog yet. But we'll take Rakdos. See if it pans out. If not, whatever. Okay. So, could take a kill spell to follow up Rakdos. 6 mana one. Otherwise, a 4 mana, 4/3 flying vigilance with upside is pretty good. And then there's a Combine Guildmage, which is good. I'm okay taking the Consign to the Pit. Do we play big Rakdos? Is that the plan? Instead of aggro Rakdos, you play all of the most expensive spells? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that yet. But this is clearly not the strongest card. I kind of want to play Rakdos. Could just take the Sphinx. Seems like it's the best card by quite a bit. Really hard to argue a 4 mana, 4/3 flying vigilance. I mean, this card's probably better than Rakdos, honestly, in limited. Yeah, I actually don't think that's incorrect. I think this card is actually better than Rakdos. Okay, so we can take Quench, try out the new Mana Weak. Otherwise, we have Forbidding Spirit. I like the Ministrant probably more than Forbidding Spirit. Getting 2/1/1 flyers is pretty sweet. I mean, it's a 3 mana 2/1. Obviously not good, but getting 2 bodies out of the deal is pretty excellent. I actually do think the Forbidding Spirit ability is deceptively good, though. I probably still want the Ministrant. Okay. I'll take it. The Enforcer is good. So is Grotesque Demise. I've been wanting to try out this Eyes Everywhere. I think this card's pretty cool. Otherwise, Ready to Battle. Certainly playable. Bring to Trial. Good sideboard. I like the Orator quite a bit. Orator is especially good with Afterlife. It's good against aggro as well. Or we just take the Eyes Everywhere. I want to try this card out. I think this card has the potential to be very good. Scry every turn is good, and then potentially stealing some bomb threat against a deck that can't make blue mana. I mean, granted, they get the Scry then, but you get their bomb. I don't know. I want to try it out. Chillbringer is definitely good. I think it's the pick. We'll take it. There's a Guildgate in here. The Veteran's pretty good too, I think, but we'll take Chillbringer. Civic Stalwart. I like this card quite a bit. I really wanted to try out the Sentinel's Mark. This card strikes me as really good. Combat Trick or gets lifelink. But do I like it more than a Civic Stalwart? Civic Stalwart's probably at its best in Orzhov. I kind of want to try out the uncommon, though. I have a feeling this card's really good. Sage's Rose Savant's really good, too. There's just a lot of good cards on color with us here, but I'm going to try out the uncommon. So, Verity Circle. This card is tough to... this card seems like it's pretty tough to play, but we could try it out. I mean, it does have synergy with Chillbringer. It's probably early enough where we can make it work. And 5 mana to tap is pretty expensive. Spirit of the Spires is pretty awesome, especially with what we've already got going here. But I kind of want to try out the rare, give it a go. So, geez, some really good late Rakdos cards here. Could take the Shimmer possibility, or we could take the Guildgate for splashing. I think I'm going to take the Guildgate. I don't know if I need a Shimmer. Seems okay to me, but we're probably going to have enough playables. Guess we take the Prowling Caracol. Some really good late Rakdos cards, though. I wasn't anticipating that. So, take the Consign to the Pit, because we can splash for that off a Guildgate. Could splash for the Dead Revels, too, but I'll consider the Consign to the Pit. Alright, get the Zeal or Night of Sorrows. Probably Zeal. Night is not that insane. Alright, Protest Demise. So, could play Esper. It's probably not too late to abandon ship on either Rakdos or blue. But I am kind of interested in the blue we do have. Yeah, I wanted to try out the Eyes Everywhere in the Verity Circle. Plus we have Sphinx of New Prov. We can't really ditch out on that. This is like I said, I think this card is better than Rakdos probably. 2 mana cheaper. Oh, nice. Last pick gate that we want. Oh, there we go. Alright, we got a sweet deck already. Taking the Ethereal Absolution. Otherwise, Sky Tether is probably really good for Azorius because we fly over top. Yeah, that's actually true. Civic Stalwart would be good. Lawmage's Binding would be good. I would play Thought Collapse. A lot of good cards for us in here, but clearly taking the Ethereal Absolution, which I've been wanting to play for a while. Okay, so now we have Wall of Lost Thoughts, which we don't need. We're not going to be on a mill plan. Sphinx's Insight might be just what we want. A lot of good red and black cards in here, wow. But we'll take the Insight. Vindictive Vampire. Card is really good. Could take the Guildgate. What's Guardian Project? It's kind of cool. It's actually a good limited card. Would I splash Vindictive Vampire? Probably would. It's really good with Afterlife effects. Still have a chance to abandon ship on blue, but I really don't want to give up this Sphinx of New Prov. I think I'm just going to take the Vampire. This card is just a game winner. It really is. We are starting to get a little bit black heavy in here, aren't we? Do we play Demir? I don't know if that's a good idea. Dead Revels is good. Could just play the greediest mana base in the world. There's really nothing else in here I care about too much. Could go for the Gate Colossus, actually. This card is good. If we end up with enough gates, it is. Okay, I'm going to take it. I don't like the idea of double black. Scorch Mark too. Alright, well, at least we get a Windstorm Drake. Good for us. Really, really good with Afterlife. Daggercaster is an incredibly strong card too. So we can take the Pegasus. Guess so. It flies. Another chance at Knight of Sorrows. I think we'll just take a gate that we don't really need. Makes our gate Colossus cheaper. Or else we're splashing Undercity's Embrace, which I don't think we are. Okay, got the Orzhov Guild Gate. Take it over consigned to the pit. We're going to take yet another Orzhov Guild Gate. Jeez. I'm pretty shocked how open Rakdos is. Thankfully, I'm still pretty happy with what we have. And actually, I think we're going to be able to splash black even easier than I could possibly imagine, which is nice. And we're definitely going to be able to make a deck. We have more than enough goodies here to do that. I'm not going to splash any of these. I guess we just take an off-color gate in case I want it. I mean, they all make Gate Colossus better. Doesn't have trample, but can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less is a pretty big deal when you're dealing with an 8/8. Alright, take the Knight of Sorrows now. Dead Rebels I'm pretty happy to get, actually. I think this card's good. Coral Commander I'm pretty unimpressed with. None of these cards matter. Debtor's Transport, I don't know about splashing that. Okay. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, draw a card and add 1 mana of any color. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3. Not enough. More Insane Rakdos. Probably just take the Syndicate Messenger. Flyer with more upside. Cards I don't want to play are like Coral Commando, which is mediocre. Debtor's Transport, I don't really need to play it. Knight of Sorrows is actually pretty mediocre. So Messenger here probably makes sense. Here, I'll just move this over here. Suddenly the deck looks a lot better. Alright, we'll take the Messenger. Tithe Taker. It's got Afterlife. I think it's worth it. Civic Stalwart in here. Grotesque Demise again. Otherwise, maybe we just want the Windstorm Drake. How many flyers do we have? 1, 2 sort of. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We'll take the Drake. Teza. Creature dying causes a triggered ability of permanent control to trigger. Triggers an additional time. Creature tokens you control have vigilance and lifelink. So, pretty amazing with Afterlife. Obviously, you get double Afterlife, but it also works with Vindictive Vampire. You get to double trigger that. We probably just take Teza. There's also a Sphinx in here, which is good. Civic Stalwart. We'll take Teza. That's pretty cool. Take the Guild Gate. Probably want the final payment. Is it worth splashing? Probably. Or we could take the Gate. But I kind of want the final payment. I want some removal here. It is splash removal, but we'll take it. Blood Crypt. Prying Eyes. Vizcopa Vampire. We only have 11 creatures. We probably need some more creatures. Splash another flyer. You know, flyers are actually pretty important for us. This is a triggered ability too, right? It's not good for our curve, but I kind of feel like taking the flyer here with double Windstorm Drake. Lavinia. Each opponent can't cast non-creature spells with converted mana cost greater than the number of lands that player controls. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it. Well, it's not going to be super relevant for us. And this card can't be blocked. It's pretty good, actually. It is expensive. Let's see if Lavinia is worth anything. Always worth checking. 18 cents. Okay. Another Orzhov Guildgate. I think we want a creature here, though. We are creature light. This is pretty insane. Ground blocker that can't be blocked with vigilance. I'm going to take it. This card's cool. I like this card. It's got Afterlife 3. It's expensive, but I think we'll take it. Zoria's Guildgate. I think we just take it. Make the mana base better. Could take Prying Eyes. But we're probably okay, actually. I'll just take the gate. So, another chance to get Arrestor's Zeal. I don't know if we need one of them, let alone two. But, take it. Acrobat Wheeling. It's so insane. Civic Stalwart. Another one, or the Twilight Panther. Panther might make sense for us. We have enough black mana probably to do it. And we could just play straight Orzhov still. But I like our blue cards, actually. We have some pretty decent blue. Could also splash blue, focus on black. We'll see. I'm going to take the Panther, though. Guess I could have taken the Grudian. No, I think this is fine. Alright, we'll take a Volley. It's really good against us. Another Consigned to the Pit. Well, I might. Vizcopa. Okay. Interesting. I think this deck is actually fine. There's enough kind of cool things going on here. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability of permanent control. Oh, it's not, then that doesn't work with the Carrion Imp, does it? That's okay. I want more flyers anyway. Could have made a nasty little Rakdos deck. I don't feel like we were aware that Rakdos was open until maybe was it pack 2 or pick 9, pack 1? I'm not sure, but I feel like it was just late enough where I'd built something else. Either way, I think we have some really cool Orzhov cards. So we have to figure out some cuts. We probably don't need the Arrestor's Zeals. I like them, but we've already got a lot of flyers. And we've got enough removal, I think, too. We're going to have to make some cuts, though. Might be the Carrion Imp. Just to help. But I kind of want all of our flyers. Like I said, double Windstorm Drake. Really makes you want to play as many flyers as possible. And we need to probably make 3 cuts. I'm going to cut the Sphinx's Insight. I think the card is fine, but we've got enough 4 drops. I might cut the Dead Rebels, too. I like the card, but we're probably going to have to pay full price for it. Well, that's not necessarily true. The thing is, I kind of still want to try out these cards. I want to try out Verity Circle. I want to try out Eyes Everywhere. So, probably cut the Dead Revels. Got an expensive deck, admittedly. I think here we can cut a creature, though. Hmm. I like them all. Maybe Carrion Imp is our weakest creature. Could cut the Twilight Panther. Could cut the Vizcopa Vampire. It's probably one of those. I imagine either. I mean, the Pegasus once again want the flyers for our Lord effect here. Um, hmm. Maybe it is the Panther. It requires 2 of our 3 colors, whereas the Vampire is just the easiest to cast. And the Lifelink is probably does similar things to Twilight Panther in that trades with things early and gains his life. Maybe gets in there. Hmm. Fascinating deck. Yeah. Well, we'll try it. Oh no. That is not the color split you want to see, folks. Well, at least we got some gates. Just a perfect, even, just a perfect, even split. I guess this side, and then this. So we actually have this can be both. We are like some our splash color became our main color. That's kind of funny. Mm, yeah. Well, we can probably run the additional gates for Gate Colossus because not only does it make it cheaper, but you can bring it back. And it's not like we're doing a ton early. So these can double as swamps. I think that's actually fine. Um, okay, so we want probably an even split on colors, I'm guessing, which is not great. So we already have 6 black sources. So I'm assuming we can lower this to 7 probably. 7 black. We only have 1 blue currently. I put too much in there. Well, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white, 7 blue, 7 black. We don't need 7 blue, probably. Although we do need double blue, so maybe we do. 7 blue, 8 white, 7 black. Hmm. Let's see. Two, three, four, five, six, 7 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white. 7 black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black. Um, yeah, I think this is it. Wow. Yeah, I don't know about Verity Circle, but I still want to try it. All right, this is it. This is the deck. See how we do. All right, we'll see round 1. Okay, round 1. No blue mana, 3 blue spells, all 5 drops. Still gonna keep, but Sand needs some help. How many 5-drops do we even have? I guess we have 4. Uh-oh. It has begun. There we go. Oh, I actually should have played the plane so I could have played Final Payment. That was a mistake. And granted, I don't want to pay 5 life, but there's a chance I'm going to have to. Okay. Well, I can always sacrifice it to Final Payment. That is an option. Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's discard probably a Drake. So we can play Taza to block the Basilica Bellhaunt. That seems fine. No play, I guess that's good. Alright, so now we pass. Okay. Alright, now we play the Chillbringer. We get to draw a card too. So I guess we'll tap the Basilica Bellhaunt. Because if it's already tapped here, so basically we have to take a damage, but it's worth it because we get to draw a card. Yes. Ooh, that's a good one. So, what are we up to? 6 mana? We can consign the Bellhaunt to the pit. Or we can play the Sphinx now, but I guess it keeps this back. But we take 4. And I can't leave up Final Payment. Because I'm short 1 white mana. I think we still do it. Play the Sphinx. We'll get in for 3. Really wish I could cast this. Could have meant the difference between winning and losing this game, quite frankly. Really big deal that we can't cast Final Payment there. Alright, so if we get a land, we can play the Knight, which is good. We get the Prowling Caracol. What does that do? Not much. So I guess we just consign this to the pit and leave the Chillbringer back to block the Oligarch. Looks like two can play this Night of the Last Breath game, huh? There's our 7th mana. Yeah. Well, I think we're going to tap the Knight. All right. So we go Guildgate. I think we go Prowling Caracol, leave up Verity Circle. Just trying to get some card advantage at the moment. It's a good one. Guess I'll give you some treasure. Let's see. We want to leave out Verity Circle. So we can play Gate Colossus for 5 and play the Pegasus and get in with the Chillbringer. That seems good to me. Although they can sack this and yeah, I don't know if that matters. Let's get in with the Chillbringer. Then we'll go Gate Colossus. Pegasus. We're not going to leave up the Final Payment. And we're not going to play the Guild Gate because technically it lets us bring the Colossus back here. Oh, wow. I see. Oh, wow. This is going to be sweet. So I think what we do is attack with the Gate Colossus, because then they're going to block with the Knight of the Last Breath, and then they should just be toasties. They could take 8 here too, but I'm going to risk it. I think they'll block, honestly. Even if they don't, I'm okay with it. Because the only thing they can block with is the Knight. Like I said, even if they don't block, I'm happy. This Ethereal Abomination is going to do everything. Wow. I think this will get to seed, quite frankly. There you have it. This card is so nuts. All right. Verity Circle, let's be honest. It was not bad. It was not bad. So how aggressive is our opponent? They can be pretty aggressive, actually. Like Prowling Caracol looks a lot worse, doesn't it? Because they have all of the little dudes that get value. But I guess this can trade with a Panther. They don't have blue mana. So I guess I could take one of... No, I could take their Knight of the Last Breath. Otherwise, I'm just scrying every turn, which is still good. Do I want like a Debtor's Transport? Consigned to the Pit is going to be worse. Do our own Twilight Panther. I don't know, I'm kind of not feeling... Not getting a good feel for what to take here. Or what to swap here, I should say. And more big finishers. I think I'm going to leave it the same. Yeah, we'll keep this. We don't have black mana, but I think it's worth keeping. Nice. That Enforcer's a great card. Okay, well, play the Caracol. I guess the nice thing is it kind of keeps the Enforcer back a little bit. Maybe not really, but in my mind it does. Yeah. Pegasus is also good. We probably just go Ministrant here. Best use of mana. Pegasus can fly over, but I'm okay with this. Bell Hunt, that's a good one. So, What do we get rid of for that? Could be the mark. Could be the Pegasus. Huh. I'm actually at a loss of what to discard here. I'm gonna go mark. My thinking is the Pegasus is still valuable to stop afterlife tokens. Hmm. Okay. I guess we pay because we can't play anything anyway. This is actually okay. We'll trade here. Or do we want to, actually? I'm going to play a Carrion Imp. Because this can trade with the Stalwart. The Death Touch. Death Touch doesn't matter if we can get to Absolution. I guess we take 2. So here we're going to be playing spells, so they're just going to get treasure. And I probably want to play the Imp. It makes the best use of mana. Although Vizkopa trades with Stalwart too, which is kind of nice. And I don't get to draw any cards from Carrion Imp. That is relevant. We probably just play Imp and pass. Our mana is pretty busy at the moment. I want the Pegasus for blockers, in case I need it. Okay. Eyes everywhere. So we can get in with flyers and drop like a Vizkopa. Or we could play the Eyes Everywhere to help us get the land as quickly as possible. But I think we want the Vizkopa, so we'll get in with the flyers. Or maybe we just get in with the Imp and then play the Eyes Everywhere. Yeah, I like that more actually. Because we do want our land pretty quick here. Especially for this Absolution. Alright. I think we can double block here. Take 4, 7, 9. It's a lot of damage. I think we take it though. That was weird. The screen was all off for a second there. Yeah, we keep landing on top. Don't pay the tithe. We're gonna play the Viz Copa. So we can get him with the Imp and the 2 Spirits. But then we play the Viz Copa. So maybe we just get him with the 2 Spirits and then play the Viz Copa. That probably makes the most sense. Get some damage in. Have some blockers. Because this can trade with this. Play the Viz Copa. How am I blocking if they attack with everything? Pegasus on Oligarch. Viz Copa on that. And then I have an Imp. So maybe I can only attack with 1 Spirit. Okay. One Spirit. Then we'll drop a Viz Copa and pass. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. I guess that's okay. Interesting. I'm satisfied. Keeping. No. Okay. Hmm. Do I want to keep Verity Circle? Not really. Nice. Guess we can pay. And we'll leave up the grotesque demise. Actually, we don't even have to. We can just ethereal absolution. It's pretty that's pretty slick, actually. Okay. I guess we'll demise instead. Keep land. Don't pay. In for 6. I think we just play the... Like, we could play the knight, but if they have the bring to trial, I guess it's not that big of a deal. I'll just play the... Well, I'll play the knight. I don't think that we die if they have bring to trial, so we'll just do it. And yeah, we'll take 2. Even if they have the zeal and that, we take 4. I guess we go to 1, but we're not dead. Yeah. Sure. Don't even have to pay. Cool. Well, ethereal absolution. Everything I've wanted it to be and more, and we never even used the ability, which is insane. All right. We'll see you in round 2. Round 2, we're going to keep this. Can actually play turn 4 Sphinx, which is not bad. Okay. So we have to play the islands the next couple turns if we want this sweet Sphinx of New Prague play. That's okay. It's worth it. Could play into a counter spell. I think if they have a... I really want to resolve this Sphinx, so I'm going to force the counter with the Vindictive Vampire. Even though it's a great card, I'd rather this get countered than my Sphinx. Which is fine. They're both insane, but I think Sphinx probably wins the game a little bit better. And who knows, maybe they have multiple counters, so I won't have any luxuries. We'll find out. Good. Okay, I guess that deals with that. Well, I can always sacrifice it to Night of the Last Breath. All right. So let's get a knight. Oh, that's too bad for us. It's also too bad that they got rid of 3 really relevant spells. A lot of too bad for us. And then we draw a land right after 3 super good spells get milled. Bummer. All right. Full-fledged chill mode. Hmm. Sandbagging the gate so I can bring my Colossus back. I guess that makes sense. Do I want to consign the Thrall to the pit? Probably don't have to. We can just try the Sentinel's mark out. Save the pit for a bomb creature that I can't deal with. Although then we're taking damage from the Orator. So be it. That's fine too, actually. They're just using multiple resources to... It's still a 2 for 2 because they use a slime bind. Problem is we don't have anything and they do. So that is a wee bit of a problem here. We do have an issue. I guess we do this now on our turn. And then pass. We're going to have to take a 2 damage beating for a little while. We need to consign to the pit for a bigger win con. Seems pretty strong. Scry 3, draw 3. So opponent's got way more card advantage than we do. Plus counter spells, so unfortunately for us, Their game plan is certainly better game one. So I guess we're probably going to sideboard into some card draw of our own. I don't know. Something like that. All right. Sad, but here goes. Land plus can do nothing equals have to use good spells on bad cards. It's a big problem I have to immediately deal with. All right. Well, the good news is we only have 4 lands left. The Thought Collapse milling 3 spells was just devastating. Just devastating. Let's see. All right, so we'll go to game 2, and the plan is card draw. So they've just got every counter spell for days. Just counter into your counter into your counter. So we need some card advantage. Sentinel's Mark can go. Does really nothing we need here. Eyes Everywhere is, I guess Scry 1 every turn's good, but they can pay for the exchange control, which I don't like, but so be it. Verity Circle is probably actually good in this match because it's so slow. So maybe Eyes Everywhere is just the thing we don't need. Although Scry 1 every turn is good. Guess we'll get rid of this. I can't decide what else to get rid of. No counter spells of our own. Yep. Alright. We'll play first. And we'll keep. Quench. That's a good card. Let's play the Verity Circle here. So not playing into a counterspell here. Alright, well, I guess I have to discard. That's good. They'd rather discard that than... Huh. It's unexpected. Guess we'll play the Guild Gate. Could have sandbagged it for the thing, the Colossus, but it's alright. We need to actually be able to cast the Colossus, so... Wish I could do something about that. Get it back with Dead Rebels at some point. Or a gate. I think we'll play the Drake for now. Okay. Guess I could have played the Colossus there. Forgot. Three cards left. Can we do the Absolution? If we can, it'd be really good. I'm just going to pay the 5 life. Okay. Two cards left in hand. Well, I do have a way to sacrifice this, so we sandbag that. Let's play the Imp for now. And we actually don't want to exile because of Absolution. Hmm. That's too bad. I guess the good news is Absolution's going to resolve. That is actually good news. Taser too. That's sweet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. Play this plus use an Absolution. But I think we just want to use... Well, we can only use Absolution once, huh? Is it any card? Exile target... Oh, if it was a creature card. So they only have one, which means we can play Teza. Alright, cool. Maybe just another fatty. But they have all of the stuff that doesn't kill your guy, but disables it, which is actually pretty good against us. They have a lot of flyers, though. It does make the Verity Circle less good, doesn't it? It really does. But this kind of held them from playing ground guys. I don't know. I still think it's relevant. Do I have any other more ways to sacrifice my own guys? I don't think I do. They're so slow that I feel like whittling them away with something like a Twilight Panther is actually really good. But I don't know what to cut for it. That's the issue here. So I think we stick to the same plan. Hey, it worked game 2, right? Yeah, we keep this. The nice thing is we've got the early aggression. So we play the Orzhov Guildgate to start her off. Prowling Caracol into Vizkopa, Vampire into Carrying Imp potentially seems pretty good. It's a good draw. It's pretty bad for us, especially since they got exiled. And we didn't see it until game whatever. That's too bad. I guess we go flyer. They don't have land, but that's not necessarily a good thing. It means they have 6 spells in hand. Well, that's a good draw. Alright. If we can resolve Ethereal Absolution, I'm feeling pretty good. I think I'd almost rather that get exiled than my flyer. We have more flyer synergies anyway. That was a good draw. Guess I'll do the Chillbringer. Ministrant makes worse use of mana. Well, final payment. Actually pretty good. Alright. The beauty of that, now we have an excellent final payment target. I guess I can final payment, kill my own Azorius Knight Arbiter and get 2 flyers. Guess we'll do that. That doesn't... I think they just helped us. Alright, we'll see you in round 3. Round 3, playing first. Oh, we better mull that one, jeez. Alright, this one will keep. Need some help. Bottoming that. Twilight Panther for days. Alright, that was a good draw. It's a good draw too. Hopefully we can resolve this Sphinx. Definitely make the trade. No play. Well, we're going to try and get the Sphinx down if we can. Doesn't play around Quench, but so be it. Yeah, it's a bummer, but bummers happen. So, one thing I've noticed from this format, has anybody else noticed I've like pretty much strictly played counterspell decks nonstop? This format is basically just pure counterspells. I guess I can do this to. Okay, I'm gonna do it because then I can attack and block. But yeah, I actually I can't even recall the last format that I saw so many counterspells in. I really can't. I'm gonna block. I feel like there's no incentive for them not to attack there. And that works pretty well for us. Alright. Land, please. Alright. So be it. I think we'll just demise this. Without my black mana, of course. Alright. Seems problematic. Alright. Okay. Okay. So die. Let's see. Play this. Block this. Die. Looks like we're dead. All right. So, pretty disappointing game there. Just a grip full of ways to win and no means to play them. So, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? We have a bunch of flyers, so I guess we can ditch the Verity Circle this time. They have counter spells. Do we want some card advantage? Maybe, possibly. Bunch of kind of unexciting stuff, none of which I'm thinking is that good. Guess we'll do the insight. Probably cheaper card advantage than Verity Circle. So no white, but we do have Eyes Everywhere, so I guess I'll keep. Although Eyes Everywhere is otherwise pretty bad in this match. Well, I mean, it's okay. It's just scry one only, basically. Okay. We'll play the vampire here. Okay, so we'll exile that and get in. I think we'll attack. Can do the Eyes Everywhere now, or the Caracol. I think we'll do Caracol. It attacks into their flyers, the 3/3s and such, so I kind of like it. like that guy. So here we'll just play the knight. So now we need to be able to play removal, or this is going to be over quick. Don't have the double white, which is kind of heartbreaking, actually. So let's play the insight. Hmm. Alright, I guess we discard eyes everywhere. So the race is getting a little bit tougher here. Well, that's nice. Can play around the quench too. If I play the messenger, I can flash in a sentinel's mark as well, which is probably better. Hope I remembered to attack with oh, I did. The Arbiter. Sometimes it's hard to tell because it has vigilance. Um, Vigilance, Death Touch, Afterlife 2. Probably need to consign that thing. Unfortunately, they have quench mana up. Hmm. Okay. That's more tolerable. All right. feel like playing lands because maybe Absolution, I don't know, playing around Quench with Absolution or something could be important. Or Bell Hunt, for that matter. Pretty relevant. Okay. Hmm. Do I sack the... wondering if I sack the Pegasus to kill it. Or do I block with the Sphinx and leave the final payment? Hmm. Or do I pay the 5 life? I probably can't pay the 5. The Pegasus can block spirits. Sphinx can trade with Bell Haunts or Flyers. We probably... sack the Pegasus, which I'm not in love with. This is where an Absolution would be absolutely insane. Well, that's interesting. That's pretty slick, actually. No cards left in their hand. That's good, too. All right. Pretty happy to get the victory there because that was getting close. Getting close. Panther does block the Bell Haunts, but we've actually got quite a few things that block the Bell Haunts. Maybe not a ton, but enough where I feel okay. Thinking about bringing in Dead Rebels over like Eyes Everywhere. I don't exactly know why, but I'm thinking about it. All right. Let's see. No black mana, but I'm still pretty tempted to keep it. That was a good draw. That was a good draw too. Jeez, needed that. Maybe they'll try and Grotesque Demise. I was gonna say that would be pretty slick there. Sentinel's Mark and Response. That'd be some good value. Maybe they'll do it now. Definitely wanted to land there, but that's okay. Not my favorite play here, but all right. So pretty clear. Need some lands. Can't get them though. Just too bad too, because our hand is just nuts. Our hand is just absolutely bonkers. But no lands. So I guess we'll Sentinels mark our Pegasus so that we can block flyers, and then we just gotta hope they got absolutely nothing. Gotta hope they got nothing. Heartbreaking. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed the draft. Really sweet deck. It played a lot better than I thought it would. Ethereal Absolution is absolutely insane. I think it's going to be one of those cards that I end up probably hating the format for having because it's a rare in an Afterlife format. It really is that busted. All right, hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.